First up, though, the big story we are following this up. Punjab is in flames following a shootout between rival Sikh sects in a Vienna gurudwara.
Here are the details. As of now, 3 bogies of the Kanyakumari Jammu Tawi Express have been set on fire. An angry mob set fire to the train at Jalandhar station. Traffic has resumed on NH1 near Ambala. It was blocked earlier after protests and torching of vehicles. Curfew has also been imposed in Jalandhar and Hoshiarpur as well as Phagwara. Vehicles have been torched and roads blocked by protesters in Phagwara.
In Patiala, thousands took to the streets today chanting slogans. Chandigarh is on high alert as well as important roads leading to the city have been blocked. 6 companies of paramilitary forces and 8 columns of the army have been called in to control the situation now. Violence has spilled out on the national highway, blocking roads to Naushera, Hoshiarpur and at other places in the Doaba region. Buses have also been damaged in Amritsar. In Nakodar, thousands came out in the streets and pelted stones on the police. Meanwhile, Punjab's Chief Minister Prakash Singh Badal has urged people to stay indoors and remain calm.
Indeed sad to know that Sant Ramanand has lost his life. We are sure that there is no place for violence in a secular society. We are in close touch with our mission in Vienna, and we are constantly monitoring the situation.
Well, joining us now from Jalandhar, our correspondent Jyoti Kamal has been tracking developments there. Jyoti, first and foremost, has National Highway 1 been cleared now? Jalandhar, we understand, is still under curfew.
Yes, National Highway 1, which had been blocked at Ambala, has now been opened up after all the protesters there have submitted a memorandum to the Deputy Commissioner there. After that, the highway has been opened up. But even as that happened, in a place close to Ambala, Barara, one bus was torched and people had protested there again. So sporadic incidents of protests are taking place all across the region. In fact, if you talk about northern Haryana and the whole of Punjab. But if you talk about the epicenter of this entire problem, which is now taking place in the Doaba region, which comprises 4 districts, that is Hoshiarpur, Jalandhar, Nawashehar and Kapurthala, this entire region continues to remain volatile, with groups of protesters and Ravi Das followers taking to the streets, indulging in arson and rioting. In Amritsar, children are having a tough time going back from schools. If you talk about Jalandhar, then highways have been blocked, all shops have been closed, people have been put to a lot of inconvenience because there is a curfew that has been imposed all across, and curfew has been imposed in 3 places now. In fact, it is Hoshiarpur, Phagwara and Jalandhar. People on the street basically talking about the fact that they have been put to a lot of inconvenience and appealing for calm, just as the Punjab government is doing. In fact, having learnt its lessons following the Dera Sacha Sauda incident, the Punjab government has taken utmost precautions in ensuring that this particular incident remains just the outpouring of outrage of one community, which is the Ravi Das followers community, and it is not essentially turning into any kind of a clash between 2 groups as had happened in the Dera Sacha Sauda case. And that's the saving grace because of which it's possible to contain this particular kind of conflagration that's now taking place in most parts of Punjab.
Okay, Jyoti, what you are telling us is that the protests are restricted to the Doaba region as of now. But are there any fears that it might spiral out of control and spread to other parts of the state as well?
Well, yes, those are in fact the grim fears that if it really spirals out of control and moves out from the Doaba region into the other parts of Punjab, then it could turn into a serious problem if it moves down into the Malwa region. Of course, there were protests in Ludhiana, which falls in the Malwa region, but they have really not been able to kind of spread the way it has happened in the Doaba region. But essentially, it is a clash between the Ravi Das followers and the dominant Jaksik community that happened in Vienna. Now, the big fear of the Punjab government is if that is replicated in Punjab on a larger scale here, then things could really turn into a very nasty situation out here. But so far as preventive actions are concerned, then the entire Punjab police is out in Punjab, paramilitary forces are out, military columns are on the march. So every step is being taken to ensure that it really does not turn into another Dera Sacha Sauda kind of an incident where 2 groups actually clashed with each other. As of now, it is the outpouring of outrage of just 1 group.
Jyoti, what you are saying is that the Ravi Dasia group is protesting what happened in Vienna, the death of one of their leaders in Austria yesterday. Just help us understand, for those outside Punjab, who this Ravi Dasia group is and what their following is.
Well, if you talk about the following of the Ravidasiya group, then it comprises a large number of the Dalit Sikh population in Punjab. Now, the essential issue, if you talk about all issues that have taken place in Punjab in the last few years, is the kind of division that's taking place between the upper caste Jat Sikhs and the lower caste Dalits, who feel that they are being marginalized, and because of which they are seeking their identity in deras, such as the Dera Sacha Sauda, and in this particular case, the Dera Sach Khand. And when they do that, they try to kind of distance themselves from the mainstream Sikh faith in terms of taking up an alternative following. In this case, they had taken up the followership of Guru Ravidas, and which they said was their guru, which was not much to the liking of the upper caste Jat Sikhs, and that is what has led to a dispute between the two communities for a very long time. And what happened in Vienna was just an incident that actually triggered off this entire thing, and that's what's leading to this tumult across Punjab now.
Jyoti Kamal in Jalandhar, thanks very much for getting us the latest. Jyoti confirming that Jalandhar is still under curfew, but National Highway 1 is cleared up.